welcome back to another segment of our Polish and Petty. With me, your host, Mama Lagway. And I have with me my beautiful co-host, Lady G. Thank y'all for joining us. Now, Lady G, tell us what we're talking about today.
Today we're going to talk about the recruiters who say they're excited until they're not. You've experienced a lot of those phone calls from recruiters who say, oh, I like your son. I like he's our man, he's our guy. And then there's a period of nothing.
Crickets.
Nothing. No one's calling. They're not answering their phones. You don't hear anything.
And listen, you're right. And they don't have to.
Right.
They don't have to honor anything
At
that
all.
they're saying. This is a phone conversation, nothing in writing.
Right, exactly. And so that's why we're here. That's why we think it's so important for us to make you aware that a lot of the times you will have those phone calls, and that's a good thing. Celebrate them. Be excited about them. And at the same time, just know that it may be the process that they tell you that they're going through, and it may be that they were just putting some feelers out there.
Be excited about it, but don't be naive to the fact that just like they're calling you with the excitement, they're calling other players across the country, guys. Don't read too much into a lot of things. You know, be thankful for everything, of course. Nurture it, develop it, build that relationship. But when those calls stop, you can't get in your feelings.
Right.
You got to keep moving. This is a business, guys. This is a business. Those coaches, their jobs, their families, their wives, their children, their livelihoods are on the line. So you think they just going to be talking to you? Right. They're not going to put all their eggs into one basket.
Right. And see, and that brings me to another point. You have to understand that when you get those phone calls, ladies and gentlemen, please don't start rearranging your life just off of a simple phone call, because you got to know that there are boards that every school have. There's rankings that every school, every team have. There's rules. There are multiple people who have to approve your child's talent, right? And so, again, it's not just the district that they're in. It's not the state that they're in. It's the world. It's the nation that they're going up against.
Absolutely. And listen, I'm a very relatable person. I build relationships with people. I love to feel people out. I love to make people feel like we're family.
Right.
Because I have a strong sense of discernment. But listen, guys, never forget who signs that position coach's check.
Absolutely.
They're working for your best interest. They're trying to fulfill their best interest to make sure that to see if they can hit it just right and get blessed enough to strike gold with your kid.
Right.
But they're not just going to strike gold with just yours. They're going to put 5 or 6 kids in the same position that your son is in to see if they strike gold.
Absolutely.
They're going to throw spaghetti noodles to the wall and see what sticks.
What sticks? Because when you look at 247, when you look at On3, when you look at Rivals, you'll notice that one school will offer 20 to 30 kids in that same position.
Yes.
Okay? So you got to be aware of that. Don't go start rearranging off of one phone call, off of one, oh, we like him, we're interested in him. Because it's important to know that there is a process.
Yes.
Be grateful that you got the phone call, and do understand that you got to start building the relationship, and you got to support your kid for them to continue doing what they're doing so those phone calls can still continue to roll in.
And I think this is a good example to allow your kids to understand the difference in, like I talked about in one of our episodes, knowing when to tolerate not being tolerated.
Right.
So make yourself a priority. This is something that you're conditioning, and it starts now.
Yes.
You're conditioning yourself and your child. You're showing them that it takes work to nurture a relationship, to build a relationship. And you also are showing them that they're going to feel what they feel. So if someone stops calling them, they're going to understand that feeling of when they're not wanted.
Right.
Or when they're not really a priority.
Right.
Or when they're not important.
Yep.
So you're educating your child as you're educating yourself and growing. And these are great lessons that we just got to learn. Unfortunately, we got to learn them pretty quick.
Yep. But
absolutely. That's the nature of the game. You know, at the end of the day, we did not choose for the college world to change, the platform to change.
Absolutely.
But since it has changed, parents, we must adapt. We cannot take things personal. We cannot make emotional decisions or choices. We cannot change our lives about anything.
Right.
We have to make business decisions what's best for our children and their future and what they're working toward. Because I promise you, the coach, the GM, the OC, the AD, they are all thinking about what's best for their position and that university that they're at.
Well said. Now let's talk about these stars and these rankings and stuff. Yeah.
You paying for them?
No, never have and never will.
Me neither.
You know, because it's just a bunch of politics. I'm going to say this. If your child is blessed enough to earn 3-star, 4-star, 5 stars, that is absolutely amazing. And please pat yourself on the back, because I know they didn't get there alone. They didn't do it by themselves.
That's right.
Pat yourself on the back, Mom, you know, because it's a blessing because your child got seen.
Yep.
For those mamas whose child didn't get seen and have super amazing athletes, it's okay too.
It is.
Because what we've come to find is that that's a bunch of politics.
Yeah.
You know, it's okay. It's okay. There's a lot of kids who are equally as talented, if not more talented, that graduate from high school and don't even get any stars. And guess what? When they are blessed to play at that next level, when they get there, all them stars, them rankings, they go to zero. Everybody on the same
You
level.
don't see no stars when they in there.
At all. Nobody talks about the stars,
talk about
really.
that.
I mean, every now and then you may see, you know, he was a 4-star or 5-star every now and then. But for the most part, everybody's on the same playing level.
You know what I call that? That's called added pressure and stress.
Yes.
Unwanted, unnecessary.
That those,
Who cares?
Yeah, those high school kids, they are just, you know, everything. I got to get my 5th star. I got to get my 4th star, you know, and they're under a lot of pressure. Please help your babies out. Let them know. Get out there and put forth their best effort. Be of good character.
Come on.
Right? And work hard at their craft every day. A star do not define who they are.
Amen. And we just have to continue to support our kids.
Yes.
Be there for them.
Yes.
Love on them. And push them and encourage them.
Yes, constantly.
All right. Well, that sums that up for today. Thank you again for joining our network. God, thank you. Thank you guys so much. We see everything that y'all are posting. We recognize, we read the comments. We're thankful that we were able to come together and develop this platform. We hear you, we see you, and we're here for you. So if you've liked what you've heard so far and you continue to follow us, subscribe to us. What is it, Glenda?
It is. We're on Twitter. We're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, we're on YouTube, you name it, we're there because we want to be there for you.
Yes, and subscribe.
Yes.
I threw her under the bus right there because, you know, we just real. We
Yes,
just real,
yes.
raw, we're authentic. What you see is what you get.
And we love this. We're human, you know, and we just want to we want to share what we know and of our experiences because ain't nothing like protecting your baby physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and let them know the truth.
Yes.
Keep working.
Keep working and join us again. Thank you.